Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you. I just didn't want that last one to be too long. So we're going to hop on in where we left off. If you're just catching this one, there is a part 1. I went to Goodwill and I had an epic haul and I'm breaking it into 2 or 3 parts for you guys, about 20 minutes or less each. So in the first video, we saw some Christmas decor and some brass and a crewel piece I got. I will link all the videos below. Now we're going to get into the rest of the haul. My husband's coming in the door. So first up, I picked this up. Now, this is a 2009 calendar, but it's Star Trek, and there are some big Star Trek fans out there. There is a little tear in the plastic here that happened on the way home, so it is not pristine, but it is never used. So someone who's a really big Star Trek fan may want this. 1919. So this one can't go on Etsy because it's not 20 years old yet, but this can go on eBay. And as I mentioned in my first video, what I did on this trip was I tried to look outside the box of my vintage world a bit. I'm trying to expand my eBay. I'm trying to find more home decor, maybe some small electronics, things that I can use as more bread and butter items to build up my sales, because sometimes my vintage will sit longer before it sells. So I need stuff to bring in those almost daily sales is what I'm working on. So I was trying to think outside the box and grab things that I don't normally grab. They may actually be vintage, but they may not be in my original wheelhouse of Afghans and art and brass. So we're going to go ahead and see what else I got here. I showed you the calendar. Then I picked these up by Highmark, 1983, the year I was born. It says designed Highmark Taiwan. And they're just little floral decorative like tiles. And there's a set of 2, so someone could hang them like this. They could use them as hot plates on their counter. Just something a little different than what I'd normally pick up, although they are vintage. That's what happened. So I grabbed those. And then I got into toys, which I never pick up. But this is a Mr. and Miss Potato Head. They were $4. I don't know what they have with them, but I figured even if I can part them out, it might be good for, okay, so this one, yeah, this doesn't have anything with it on the inside. So let's see, we have his arm, his head, we have a pair of shoes, we have a purse. And I don't know how old these ones are, so I'm going to need to see if I can. We've got her. So we are missing an arm. Oops, is it inside? It might be inside. Nope. So we are missing one arm on this set. We've got a wig. We've got some ears. We've got like a random extra pair of shoes, so I don't know how that would work. And we've got a purse. So this is what I ended up with. And I do think these are more modern. These do not look like the older ones to me. But still, if someone wanted a starter set and they had accessories, I think this would still be good. I mean, I got them for $4, so I might try them at $20 and see if anything happens. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of maker's mark on these guys. And I don't know how the boots would work because there's no shoe thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing any age indicator. So I would only put this on my eBay because okay, here we go. PlaySchool.com 2017 Hasbro. So these are newer. So this is the newer Mr. and Miss Potato Head made in China. They're only 3 years old. So yeah, these may actually end up going for only like $15 on eBay. But, you know, it was worth taking a chance. And, you know, I'll start them at like 20. See what happens. Because I like to try to get 3 times my money. Then I add $6 to $8 buffer for all the fees. So at $20, that kind of gets me where I need to be. Chappy, get out of the cart. I know you're trying to help Boo-Boo. I just don't want him chewing on stuff because he has a habit of chewing on things. Okay. So next up, we have the last cart. So I picked these guys up because these tend to do well for me. If you can find the wood. Now, I say that these do well for me, but it always varies for every person. Like, I tried picking up mugs. I can't sell mugs to save my life. They just don't go. Like the single mugs. I do well with mug sets, the vintage mug sets, but like single little quirky mugs, they just sit. Other people fly off the shelf. So it's hit or miss. So when I say that, these sell for me, it doesn't mean like necessarily run out and buy every one you see, but maybe you want to see what's in your area. So this is a nice, clean, mid-century, deep brown set of wall sconce candle holders. They do not have a metal inset. They do have some gold residue. There is a little like nick here and there. So I will disclose that they may need to be restained. But for someone who wants that kind of mid-century clean, like this would work in our house. We have a lot of the brown furnitures. This set will do well. I think I paid $4, so I'd probably put these at like $30 and see what happens. And then I was really excited to find these, and I really want to keep them for myself, but if I keep any more mugs, I'm going to have to buy a bigger house. They are this adorable rainbow set of coffee mugs. Look how cute they are. They are Harmony Block Vista Algri Portugal, shaped by Gerald Gulata, sextet by Jack Prince. So the graphics are by Jack Prince. The shape is by Gerald Gulata, and they're made in Portugal. So these are a beautiful set of mugs. So these I'll probably, I don't remember what I paid for them. They're probably like maybe $4, but I will probably start these between $25 and $30 because they're just really cool. And then, let's see. I got these Pottery Studio mugs because there were 2 of them. And I think if you have 2, that helps them to sell a little better. It's got the thumb spot for, resting your thumb, and they were signed. And I did look up this artist, and I saw a bowl of hers had sold for 40 something. I did not find mugs sold. So again, these are unique studio art pottery pieces. I'm going to have to look at my comps because I think I had to pay $4 each for them. So these may have to go for $25 plus shipping, which could be over $30. So we'll have to kind of see how that goes. But they're just really a beautiful glaze, hand-thrown, signed, really nice. And now we're getting into more bags. In the first video I mentioned I really hit up the bag section hard to find some different stuff, and I was trying to think outside the box. This one is actually a funny one because we can never find clips in this house. We lose our I call them potato bag chips, but they're for everything. I always lose them. So, excuse me. This whole bag was $5. So they're probably all going to go in the dishwasher to sanitize. We have like a top rack that's got lots of the little plastic so it protects it. So I brought these home. I'm like, John, do you think we're going to have clips now? And we'll be able to find them. So I'm going to look for like a nice mason jar or canister. I can throw them in to put on my counter so they're kind of a colorful display yet functional. So we're set now because I'm going to I'm sure I can get these at the dollar store too. But like Target, $12 for like 4 clips. Whole bag, $5. And there was another whole bag of some older style ones, but I'm like, I don't think we need like 150 of them. So this was the next item that was outside my wheelhouse. I don't normally pick up toys, but I recognize that Leapfrog is a good brand, and this was Fridge Farm magnetic animal sets. As long as it works, I paid $3, and I believe I saw one sold for like $30 plus shipping. So this was a good risk to take because I think I'll definitely at least get in the 20s for this item as long as it works. So I just got to make sure it works. But again, not something I normally pick up a kid's toy. So I'm trying to expand, and with the holidays coming, people will want stuff for kids and they're on a budget, like the potato heads. That's a great little starter kit. Keeping in line with outside the box. Now this was $8, 50% off because yellow was the color of the day. It's a baby monitor set. It's for like listening in the other room, if the child's room. $8. If it works, I can probably get 20 to 30 for it. I paid $4, so that's a good flip if I can get between 20 and 30 for it. Again, not something I would have normally picked up before, but I'm looking for it now. Okay. And then the last bag item I'm going to show. And I keep everything on carts now, guys, so that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my stuff back on my carts, my little wheeling carts, because it goes right out to the garage after this, and I start photographing. Okay. So this one I'm excited to open. I got a train set. Again, not something I normally pick up, but I was desperate for inventory. So when you get desperate, you got to get creative. And I picked this up because it was a Christmas themed one. It's got a little cord on the back. It came with 3 rails. It looks like there may be a broken piece on the top. It's a little aged. It looks like it can plug in. It's got the... So it does plug in and it does still hook. Let me... But it's like a little Christmas train. So I thought with the holidays, even if that's a starter kit, and it's only got 3 tracks, even for display, this would be super cute. I've definitely got to get cleaned up quickly though, and list it online and note that I think it's missing a chimney piece. But this actually is 1986, so this is vintage. It's by New Bright Industry Co. Limited. And there's a dead bug on the bottom. Easy. We're going to put that back in the bag until that gets cleaned. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's missing a few parts. This one said 1987 on the back there. But I mean, I paid $8. Even if I put it on there for 30, and someone offers me between 25 and 30, that I think that's still not bad. You know, thinking outside the box if I can. Then I picked up this single. This was only 99 cents, which I about fell over because my Goodwill has been charging like $5 for these. It's just a single fan. But I will still list a single fan because someone may have a set of 2 out there and need a 3rd one. You never know. So keep that in mind. I apologize if you hear the cats in the litter box. They're getting a little excited. And then I got this bag. Now the reason I picked up this bag, it'd been there a while in the bag section, and it's 4 jewelry boxes. And I was eyeballing this one because this looks like the vintage 90s style. And I know I've seen those selling online. The bag was $5, 50% off. I got all of them for $2.50. That's the only reason I picked it up. If it had been at the $5, I probably still wouldn't have gotten it. This is a garbage piece. Because it's really heavily beat up. It's, you put your rings in it by the, on your countertop, and it's from California, but it's like really, really, really beat up bad. So that's like a done piece. This is a broken jewelry box. It looks like there was a gold heart on it somewhere. Probably on the front here. Yeah. So this had like a little heart clasp. That would have been cute. But this is made in China. It's probably like a Dollar Tree. So that, I may just redonate those 2 back. I mean, then they'll just go in another bag. Okay, then this one is cute. This one, I think I can sell. It's like a little metal pewter jewelry box. They taped it on really well. And it's got all these pretty like little purple flowers. I might save this, like this is something I'd put in a live sale for you guys. It's just a little tiny metal trinket box with all the shimmer, perfect for a little ring or 2 by, you know, And if I only have 2 items at $2.50, they're like $1 and $1.50. So, you know, $6 in the drop sale. I can definitely salvage that one. Now, this was the one I was hoping was in good condition. And it is. And it actually is, that's amazing. So it is just a little skewed on the hinge from being in the bin. Made in Taiwan. It's the fabric, fruit fabric, heart-shaped jewelry box. Clean interior with an original jewelry pouch still attached. So that will definitely go in my Etsy shop, in my eBay shop. I will note that it is a little lopsided, but I'm sure if someone knows how to work with hinges, they can like bend it back. See, it's already starting to go back. There we go. So that alone would be like a $15 to $20 item, which pays for the whole bag and other things. So sometimes it pays to get these little bags. And that is it for part 2, guys. So if you missed part 1, I'm going to link it below. And now tomorrow will be part 3. And part 3 is going to be the opening of just this massive Halloween bag of goodies. So be sure to stay tuned for that. It'll drop at 8 a.m. Eastern time, just like this one did. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe button, and I'll be back with you very, very soon.